What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, me doing a tier list video here, and I wanted to give a shout out to BSG here for actually giving me the idea, actually, because he was the one who initially made this, right? So he did like a no memeing, no bullshitting. Everyone is gonna place them differently, but I figured this ranking list looks good, and so basically what this is just his ranking in terms of the top 10 regular banner characters, if I'm not mistaken. I think he mentions it. Yeah, so top 10 non-festival characters, and so this is his ranking right here. And so I asked BSG to send me the list, and so what we're gonna do is we're actually just gonna list all of them from 1 to 12, because there was two extra units that are on this list that I thought we could actually put in as well. So before we actually hop into the video, make sure to subscribe to your boy Amazing. We are on the road to 25k subscribers, man. At the time of recording this video, I'm at 22,740 subscribers on the YouTube channel. You guys have been showing an insane amount of support, man. With that out of the way, let's hop into the video. And again, shout out to my boy BSG. Go follow him on Twitter at BSGotcha31, and also subscribe to his YouTube channel. I'll link in the description. So let's actually hop in here and talk about the top 12 characters here. So we have 12 characters listed, and we're actually just gonna put them in order from bottom to the top. Top being the best, obviously, bottom being the worst. So obviously there's gonna be opinions about it, and as such. But yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna hop in. We can actually look at BSG's first. Actually, this is BSG. So he has Tarmiel, Freya, Sariel, Meliotis, Scotty, Mono, Brunhild, Bon, Elaine, and Jormingen. So for mine, starting with 12, it's actually a hard one because I only have a few in mind. But I do think that it's either gonna be Blue Elat or this this brand new Captain Meliotis. So honestly, I think Elat is higher. Honestly, yeah, I think Elat is higher because the new Meliotis, his backline passive is just a worse Fest Zeldris, bro. Like, you can use it, but you're only getting the 20% basic stats if you have 2 or less cards, so it is conditional as well, which can be an issue. But I mean, he is giving you backline support, while the new Elat here, she's like a staple on Guild Boss. Like, if you're running Guild Boss, especially like Kellic, if I'm not mistaken, I think Kellic and it might be, I don't know exactly which other one, but I know she's really good in terms of like a team. Like, if you run like a goddess team and run her on that, she's like actually really strong. Obviously Elat having the the really good defense related ultimate with the debuff immunity for the whole team. It's actually just a very strong ultimate effect right there. So I think Elat being in 11 and then Meliotis being in 12 is fair, because BS didn't even put them on the list, so I assume they're both probably 11, 12, which makes sense, and I definitely agree. So now we're actually going to start to the top 10 now. So in the bottom of the top 10 here, I'm actually going to put Brunhild and Mono in 10, and then Brunhild in 9. And the reason I have it in this ranking is because Mono, like, unfortunately with her release, like, the thing is with Mono is she's a super glass cannon type character, and there's obviously a lot of other characters that hit that stereotype, but the thing is with her is that she just has no CC, man. She literally, I think her highest CC with like HP crit is like 63k maybe, bro. Like, it's not good. Like, she unfortunately just got shafted on in terms of CC. I think Brunhild had it a little bit better, and I think in general, I think she's gonna be a better character than Mono. So that's why I give her the 9. But they're mainly just PvP like YouTuber units, and then like in 4v4 Brunhild's really strong. Mono honestly just hasn't had a place since her release in terms of the meta and the way it is. I mean, you could give the benefit of the doubt to Mono. You could say, oh, she's good in farming. You could also say Brunhild's good in farming too. But I mean, they both have a single target and an AoE, and if you want to be farming, you want to have double AoE. So unfortunately for them, I do think they are at the bottom of the list. I think BS actually put them, yeah, he put them a little bit higher, and he put Mono actually higher than Brunhild, which fair play. I do think that Brunhild is a little bit better. So we'll have it like this. So the 9 and 10 is going to be Mono and Brunhild. Alright, so moving into the 8, 7, 6, 5 area. This is kind of like a little wishy-washy of an area, man. I don't really know, honestly, where units are going to be placed around this area, honestly. I might have to start from the top and then go down. Honestly, I might have to, because I already know what the top's going to be. So I might just have to do that. So let's actually do that. Let's put Tarmiel on the top, right? Let's see here. Who do I put in number 2? I really am leaning towards putting... It's a hard one, man. I think Ragnarok Bond is fine in number 2. I think Sariel can be number 3 because I think this is a pretty good lineup in terms of thing. Tarmiel's best link in the game. You know, he's obviously really good on Goddess team in the front line as well. Even on like a Fescoth or Summer Merlin team. Ragnarok Bond is one of the best backlines in the game. One of the 2, literally him and Zeldris are the only real good, you know, backline characters in the game. So you know, Ragnarok Bond I think is deserving of that number 2 spot. And then Sariel after his Holy Relic, when you run him with like blue Tarmiel backline, he is so cracked on a Goddess team. Also as a link, he's providing you with free Zeldris backline passive. So if you are running Sariel on the front, all you have to do is just attack with the character that has the link, or if you're running Sariel himself, and then the backline Zeldris is actually going to give you 24% basic stats. So yeah, man, I think like Sariel's really good. I think Ragnarok Bond's really good. Tarmiel. So now it's just like finding out which characters fit within these 5. So honestly, I think Elaine is probably in the bottom half of this. She is restricted to being only with fairies, which can be a hindrance, but it's also really good because when she is on a fairy team, it actually makes both new Festival King and old Festival King really, really strong characters. And you know, alongside having like Hellbrim with his Holy Relic, he can give basic stats to the fairy team. Like there's a lot of good synergy you can build with a fairy team, and I think Elaine definitely fits at least the 8th slot here on the list. So now it's kind of just like, this is the middle half of the characters. These are all PvE characters, man, honestly. Like, you can use Meliotis in PvP if you're facing Kios. Like, same with Freya, and then even same with Scotty. Like, these 3 characters are all honestly meant to counter Kyo in terms of PvP, but they're all mainly PvE units in my opinion. And I think the value that Jormingen provides in general, I think is really high. You know, she's only really good for one content in the game, but I do value that content really high because of what it provides for you. You're able to get this Sariel Holy Relic, this Tarmiel Holy Relic, you're able to get red Sariels, you're able to get blue Tarmiels, Margris. There's a lot of characters, and so for that, I'm actually going to give Jormingen right in the middle, right at number 5. I think that's a fair placement. And you can obviously interchange it. Like, I feel like any of these spots are fine. But I think 5 will be a good spot for Jormingen because, you know, she's only excelling in one content, but she does make that content basically trivial as long as you have the correct team. So she's going to be a really, really good character for that. And now we move on to this right here. So I'm going to give Freya the number 4 spot, and the reason I'm giving Freya the number 4 spot is because he actually has more use in terms of PvE content than I think Meliotis and Scotty do. I think Meliotis and Scotty are about the same, but we're just going to put them in. I do think Meliotis is better because of the fact she's giving you 20% basic stats. Scotty is reliant on you getting the debuffs before she starts to support the team, while Meliotis just instantly supports the team. She gives you the ignite immunity and she gives you the shield. So, you know, this could be biased, but, you know, it is what it is, man. I do think Green Meliotis is just a better character. You know, all you have to do is have enough lifesteal for you to actually give the basic stats, which is basically free. And then, you know, Scotty here, she just needs to get debuff for her to actually be really good. So yeah, Freya being higher than Jormingen I think is also fair because he is a usable and not even just usable, he is meta in Original Demon. He's one of the best characters for Original Demon. He's one of the best characters for the Deer easily, and he's also the main character basically for the new you know, Skull and Haughty Demonic Beast. So at the moment, Freya is actually going to be really good for that content, and so because of that, I'm actually going to give him the 4th slot, even though he kind of doesn't really work in PvP, and that's like his only downside. I think other than that, he's like a really, really strong PvE character. And then Meliotis and Scotty basically do the same, you know, type of deal. Like, they're trying to either block debuffs or just, you know, specifically you know, gain a support based on them. So, you know, this is the list. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, man. I think it's pretty accurate. I mean, I had to go to the top down and also from the bottom up, so I had to, like, you know, mix and match. But I think I got a pretty good list here. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. That's gonna be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always. If you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know in the comment section below. Let me see you guys in the next video. Peace out and have a great rest of your day.